Drew, you killed this shit. Hey, Drew, you killed this shit.
It's your boy Hollywood Mike T. Hey, foes up, quads down. The Four Corner Boys are back. Season 8, man. We done got to season 8, man. We are back here. Myself, again, I'm Hollywood Mike T, your host of In the Four Corners of Wrestling podcast. If you didn't know, now you know this is a wrestling podcast for us, for you guys as well. And if you're new to this, thank you for viewing this. Stay true to this. Hey, I got my guys, King Mel. How you doing, King Mel?
Yo, what's good, Mike T? Happy to be back, dogs.
Hey man, it was just been me and you for a minute, and yeah, we had a good thing rolling. Um, I think that streak is about to end tonight. Um, so we had a
Very
good thing.
unpredictable with him along.
Listen, we had great wrestling takes, no arguments. It was just us two, just thugging it through. But we decided to bring back Jay Will from Flair Country. What it do, Jay Will?
Well, time out. Pause that. I'm not from Flair Country, but it's your boy Jay Will. The controversial Jay Will
Oh my
from In the
goodness.
Four Corners of Wrestling. I'm back like Cook. Wait, we can't say it on YouTube. We can't say it on YouTube. We're still within the first. Okay, cool. I got it. I'm back, baby. Y'all miss me? King Milk?
We should
Everybody,
have.
y'all miss me?
We should
All
have
right,
brought.
cool.
We
Yes.
should have.
All
We
right,
should
cool.
when we thought about bringing.
Anyway, what's
I'm
good,
about,
Mike T? How you been?
I was about to say when we were thinking about bringing people back, we should have thought about Quavo. Um,
You
not
see,
you. Yeah,
we
not
can't trust this person with one L, you
you.
know?
He'd use every single 613 leave that's possible. So he don't have no more leave. The leave is done. It's depleted. Matter of fact, it's so depleted nobody else gets any. Um,
See,
it's so
you know what's
depleted.
good about his league? He think because he can make the hot dogs and burgers so good, he can take a good ass leave.
Yeah, the man missed 17 shows, but he could cook some hot dogs and hamburgers. I tell you that much. He could put them on the grill. He does not care. That's his job every year. He don't care if he get fired from in the Four Corners of Wrestling. He gonna be on that grill. He loves the
Them,
grill. And
them ribs be good, though. I'm just saying.
okay, um, this show is for wrestling fans like us that love wrestling, and each and every week we give you on Mondays we give you our thoughts and opinions on wrestling, man. This week we're gonna jump right back in to wrestling with WWE Crown Jewel. Ooh, yes, sir. Before I get to this is the second PLE on ESPN, and ESPN rated the first one a C minus. So we see where that relationship's gonna go. It won't last that long. Matter of fact, it's maybe 2 years, and then WWE hopefully they'll smarten back up and get back to the WWE network because that's what us wrestling fans we love WWE network. But Crown Jewel, man, we had 5 matches, only 5 matches. We had Roman Reigns versus Bronson Reed, the Tribal Chief versus the Tribal Thief. Then we had Rhea Ripley, Io Sky versus the Kabuki Warriors. Asuka and my girl Kyrie saying, ooh, yes, sir. Then we had the phenomenal one, AJ Styles against the GOAT, John Cena. We had Stephanie Valkyrie, or as Naomi likes to call her, Velcro, versus Tiffany Stratton for the Women's Crown Jewel Championship. And then for the Men's Crown Jewel Championship, we had the visionary, the architect, Seth Rollins versus Cody Rhodes. Hey man, listen, we're gonna start this thing off with the Tribal Chief against the tribal thief. And man, leading up to this one, all I can tell you is Roman don't gotta be there. We just know that when he come back, he want to go after the dudes that stole his shoes. We don't even know why he came back this time, because he damn sure wasn't coming back to save his cousins. He don't like them at all. If Roman could pick another family, he would pick another family. Okay? And he would still be the tribal chief of that family. But Jay and Jimmy are getting on his nerves. Bronson Reed finally has been pushed like a star. And kicking this crown jewel off against Roman Reigns. Hey man, Jay Will, you haven't been here in a while. Go ahead. What you think about this match?
Man, listen. Roman showing that his star power just is continuously there. That match, the crowd was totally into it and on point for it. They were fully involved. And when I tell you that was a match, man, that was a match. The dudes they called it an Australian street fight, which is, I mean, this is a street fight, but then they throw in some Australian stuff into it. Cool. I ain't mad at it. Bruh, they had a good time with that match. You can see that them boys had fun with that match. But then we get the Usos coming out in the match. Man, first of all, we had some lead up that was really questionable with Jimmy involved in it. And then Jay spearing Roman through the table through that match. Let me tell you something. That was a great match. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. The only negative I ever got to say is that nigga Roman's, his interest is long, bruh. Please, I'm tired. It's 8 a.m. I just woke up. Can we make sure this happens? Like, for real? Can we get through this? Other than that, bro, the match was great. The match was fantastic.
Okay. To point out a few things. First and foremost, you were talking about monetization. You didn't kick it through the curb already. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. 1 million people are not going to watch this one because you're back. So, whatever. The second thing I wanted to point out was there's no way you was up at 8 o'clock in the morning like the rest of us watching this. You didn't watch it at 8 o'clock in the morning. There's no way. I know you didn't. Matter of fact, I don't believe you watched it at all. I believe you watched the clips.
Nah, watch the whole thing.
Well, you didn't mention anything about the match. You didn't mention any weapons. King Mel, holla at me, brother.
Whoa.
No, they know. Well, I'm the host now. See, the difference, you just coming back, I'm the host now. The way that you used to the way that you used to overtalk Wildcard Mar and the way you used to overtalk Marshall, that's done. I will mute you. And I might stop and fire you. Who knows? King Mel.
Man. What I could say about that match, I was entertained for being the first match of the night. When Roman brought out the rugby football, you see one of the weapons that was introduced in the match.
Yeah, he didn't.
And he brought out the cricket bat. One of the weapons that was in the match. I was entertained. What made me more entertained about the match, it wasn't the fact that when Roman lost, it was the fact when after he lost, he told the Usos, I don't want to see y'all till Christmas.
Knowing damn well we about to see him at Survivor Series.
He told them he don't want to see them till Christmas. You know how many months that is? You know how many Roman Reigns returns that is? That's at least 3 Roman Reigns returns that we get before he say he want to see them again.
A grown man telling your cousins on national TV, hey, bro, I don't want to see you mess ups until Christmas. That's pretty bad, man. Go ahead, kick me up.
Nah, I'm just saying, like, and then on top of that, he told them he loved them too. He said, hey, I love y'all, but my love is until Christmas. Jimmy, we know you got the baby on the way. Jay, we know all that stuff that you do. I don't want to see y'all to Christmas. That's crazy. But I think Bronson Reed actually getting a win is very high for him because the biggest star that he had beaten at this time is Okada. So to beat Roman Reigns, who held the champion over 1,316 days, as Michael Cole said, that's a big, impressive thing. Because the only person to beat him in one-on-one action is the guy that's holding the champion now, Cody Rhodes. And we're going to get to him later.
Yeah. Okay. Jay Will, you want to have anything else you want to add to this?
He ain't mentioned none of the other weapons that was brought up in the match. What about the cricket bat? The fact that they fought in the crowd? We gonna forget all that stuff that happened. Like, all right, cool. I was trying to set him up, lead to a real conversation. But
I thought I said the cricket bat.
He said the cricket bat.
No, you didn't bring up the rugby ball. You didn't bring up that.
I did say the rugby. I started off. You see, this is why we ain't asked you to be back short for so long.
I see the hateration and holleration in this dancery. It's
Listen
cool.
to what we saying first.
Nah, I hear the hateration. Nah, it's cool. It's
relax.
Cool. It's cool.
My man said, nah, he didn't say this, and then I already said it, but my bad, boy. My bad.
Let me just say this.
1L.
His headphones may be delayed, so maybe he just now heard you say it. I don't know. Let me ask this question. First of all, don't raise your hand. That's one. Two, do you think Jey Uso gets anywhere near the championship to either one of you guys?
To the undisputed championship?
The one he had, Jay Will.
Oh.
You was on the show when he had
the
belt.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, King Mel.
I think there's always a cause that he can get it again.
Okay.
I think it's always a cause that he could get it again. He could get one of them shocking wins, like where you thought he wouldn't win in this match, a triple threat or a fatal four-way, and then he does end up winning.
That boy not getting another singles title reign, till he's about to wrap it up, and they have the Jey Uso, or Jimmy get hurt on their retirement tour, and they gotta make him feel good about retirement. We all know Jey Uso is a Hall of Famer. He stamped it. So let's move forward, man. Hey, the Kabuki Warriors, Asuka-san, Io Sky, and Rhea Ripley. Hey, man, I'm so tired of this feud. Except Asuka. Asuka keep yelling at Kairi Sane. It's the best part of this feud. She'd be like, Kairi! And Kairi got, she had some balls this week. She finally punched Io in the mouth. She wants her family back. We can be a family. She wants to be a family so bad, but Asuka ain't having it. Rhea Ripley in her hometown, she got a big pop. I'm going to start with you, King Mel. What do you think about this feud? If I know you, I already know what you're going to say.
I mean, I'm glad you said that she was in her hometown as far as Rhea goes. But from what I was hearing, I kept hearing Io Sky. Io Sky. And I was like, that's amazing. Like, this woman is in Rhea's hometown, and you hear more Io Sky chants than you hear, this is my brutality, or whatever she said when she come out.
That was a brutality.
So I was like, damn, like, that's impressive. Don't get me wrong. I forgot this match was on the card, if I'm going to be honest.
Me too, till Friday.
And then I was like, because I was watching, I'm like, well, they is in Australia. Maybe Rhea should have a match. And then they announced the match, and I was like, oh, okay. But I like the role that Asuka and Kyrie's playing. Like, those roles right there is what's going to make Kyrie a star. Because if you think about it, when I'm listening to Michael Cole announcing the match, he was announcing how all these women was a world champion but her.
That's true. That's true.
So hopefully we can get that girl to that stage because he kept saying, "Oh, how Asuka was at the top of this, and then Io is here." But then now Kyrie was down here, so Kyrie got to get her game up to be there, so this way she could be a world champion. So I was like, I'm very impressed by this match. Like, don't get me wrong, for a match that you're not really paying attention to, they had some good moments in there.
Yes, sir. Hey, I eat, sleep, demon, and again. I don't know what that Drake say, but it gets me hyped when she lays down the foot. It be like, pow. Hey, J. Will, what you think?
Dude, the match was great. Honestly, there was a few moments where it's like, okay, this is a little sketchy, but overall the match was good. This was one of them again, like Mel said, this was a match that I was like, oh, I actually need to pay attention to this joint. This joint was actually pretty damn good. I will say the ladies did a really good job. It was definitely a great amount of storytelling, especially on Kyrie Sane's, because like it was at one point where she she tagged. Sorry, Io wasn't not Io, but Oscar was in the ring, and she had to hit Kyrie, and she regretted it. She turned and she was just like, oh, "I don't want to do this. I feel bad about doing this." That's some great storytelling that happened in that ring at that moment. And then you have like the overall like draw for Rhea to get in the ring. Yes, people wanted her to get in the ring, but overall the crowd was there for Io Sky. Now it's like, bruh, the match was so good, and it was a match that I was not expecting to be good, such a good match. Overall, enjoyed that match. I might need to watch it one more time.
Okay, you will be the only one watching it again. Um, Rhea didn't even watch that match. Uh, I just wanted to say that. I can't wait till you get back into the flow of things and be doing podcasting. Dave Mepser Jr. Because these words, storytelling, and all that stuff, you must have forgot what this show was about. But we're gonna let it ride. We're gonna let it ride. We're gonna let it ride. The reason I'm gonna let it ride is because I know you ain't watch. Um, I know you ain't watching, man. You ain't watched none of this whole crowd, you. He didn't watch nothing. He didn't watch nothing. But I will say, he did watch it because he knew about the Kyrie scene part where she didn't want to hit EO. But boy, once she started hitting her, she couldn't stop. she, she was like, man, forget this family. Hey man, this next match moving on. I personally think after watching this match, it should have been the main event. That is, oh, how do you do it? Oh, AJ Styles versus the You Can't See a Man. And we saw him. And I'll tell you one thing. His text messages are blowing up right now for all the moves he stole. Because they're like, hold up, bro. You didn't give me a retirement match, but you're using my moves? One person I noticed he didn't use the move, and I thought to myself, John Cena's not that agile, was the go to sleep. I did not see him do the go to sleep. He's not agile enough to do the go to sleep. But we're talking about John Cena and AJ Styles, both of these old men. Listen, I don't know if this is a 5-star match because I'm not Dave Meltzer and I'm not Dave Meltzer Jr. But if it was a such thing as a 5-star match, this is it. Um, these guys put on a clinic of how to wrestle, um, how to keep fans invested into the match. I mean, there wasn't you couldn't look away. I actually, to give y'all some insight, I was doing the Moco Center clips at the same time this match was on. So I had my computer here, had my laptop here, and I had my Moco Center on this screen, and I just kept going like this, looking, looking, looking. It took me a lot. I said that to say it took me a lot longer to do the Moco clips than it usually would because this match was so good. Um, Jay Will, we're gonna start with you. Go ahead and tell us your the clips that you saw on Twitter.
Wow. Uh, This match was legit a love letter to every person.
Oh my God.
It was a love letter to a lot of fans and a lot of wrestlers who helped people. John Cena throughout his career and AJ Styles throughout his career. Undertaker was mentioned there. We had who else? Sorry, my bad. We had Undertaker mentioned there. We had Brock Lesnar mentioned there. We had who else do we have? It was a bunch of wrestlers mentioned left and right. Finishers used left and right throughout the entire match, and that match went considerably long than any other match on the entire show. I'm looking at my phone and I'm like, hold on, this is going on pretty damn long. And when I tell you, like, that match, I've had this conversation with people outside of us, and I was like, if we never had the heel run originally, this would have been one of the legit dream matches that we would have, especially because we consider AJ Styles has publicly announced that he's like, yo, I don't plan on doing this forever. This would have been a good match for them to actually be like, I'm done with wrestling, and it's them two to have this match. That match was fantastic. I loved it. I loved that match. The finish was appropriate. The entire match was just great to sit and watch.
Yeah, he just more and more wrestling terms. Yes, yes. King Mel. It was a love letter to wrestling. It was a love letter to you. Did you receive the letter? You
I must have did receive the letter.
you did?
Yeah.
How many pages was it? Was it 4 pages like Aaliyah?
Shit, that shit was my whole life, if I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Okay.
Because it felt like I've been watching these two for my whole life. So honestly, I do agree with, to a degree with J. Will Meltzer Jr., Bayless, whatever we call him this week.
Oh yeah, I forgot he was Skip Bayless too.
I do agree. Like this match here to me, as you alluded to, Mike, was this could have been match of main event, match of the night, however you call it. As a fan, I didn't see this as a wrestling match. I just seen this as two guys just having fun in the middle of the ring, and we was able to enjoy that. Like the rivalries that they had over time. We seen the Walls of Jericho. We seen the RKO. We seen the Scorpion Death Drop. We seen Samoan Joe Sleeper Hold Kakuta Clutch, whatever he calls it. Like that type of stuff, that was had me entertained. AJ Styles coming out in his TNA attire
Yep.
in the WWE. It was
Yep.
like, bruh, hold on a second. Like, I had to rewind. Am I really watching this or I'm playing WWE 2K25? Hold on. I had to realize like where I was at the moment to even see that. Then on top of that, you see John Cena giving like Mr. Total Nonstop Action, the face that runs the place, and all that. He had that written out on a letter. That's how much respect that he had for AJ. And then what made it even better, this match wasn't supposed to happen.
Right, it wasn't. Right.
It wasn't supposed to happen. So for us as a fan, yes, my favorite match between them will always be the SummerSlam match that they had. But this is a close second.
Yeah.
Like, for me, this is a close second. Even with all those moves, when John Cena hit that Sisters Abigail,
Yeah.
I almost did a backflip. Like, I was like, oh my God. Nah, I know he did. I just wanted the match to end right there. Just for the love of Bray Wyatt, I just wanted the match to end right there.
And he gave him the kiss too.
Yeah. He did a tombstone power driver to an AA.
That ended the match.
I'm like, yo, like, right there, that's one of those moments in wrestling where you forget where you at and you could tap into the kid in you to just have like excitement and fun. I know it's been moments like that. It feels like for y'all when y'all favorite wrestlers or the person that y'all grew up with over time did a certain match and had a certain point with somebody, you was like, oh snap, that's why I remember why they are who they are.
Well, in fairness, all of ours are either dead or they don't wrestle anymore. So, I mean, we can't do that anymore. I've got to getting up there with age.
I hear you.
Anything else you want to add?
Nah, I really enjoyed that match.
I ain't gonna hold you. I
4
enjoyed it
more
too.
dates. Like John Cena said, 4 corners, 4 more dates. We got you.
Here's the thing I want to say, and I'm gonna move on after this. Um, this match pissed me off, and the reason why it pissed me off is because the goofiness they've been doing with this man's retirement tour. From Punk on, it's been good. The beginning of it sucked. We didn't need to turn him heel. Or if we were going to turn him heel, somebody should have put more thought into it. Because it felt like it was no thought put into it at all. Yeah, man, this was a good match. I enjoyed myself watching this match. I enjoyed these two, the effort that these two put in. It was dope to see. It was dope to see. The next match we got Stephanie Valkyrie versus Tiffany Stratton. If I'm not mistaken, the first champion, crown jewel champion, that don't defend the belt, they just get it. You know, every year it can be a different person. They
I
just
think
get
it's a trophy at this point. It's a trophy / belt.
well, it can't be just a trophy because they got a ring. Jay Will, you had one more thing you want to add?
Nah, you said what I was thinking about. It's just the simple fact that the match ended up being, yeah. Nah, you said everything I need to say.
I'm about to say, because the man said nah, then he was about to give a whole excerpt
No, I'm
about.
good.
Okay, okay, all right. But anywho, they get a ring and they get a big old belt that they spent a lot of money on. The belt damn near covers up everyone's chest. Like it's a huge belt. It's a wide belt, bro. I don't know why they made the belt so wide, but it is what it is. Stephanie Van Valkyrie versus Tiffany Stratton. I'll say this much: this win for her shows they believe in her. This win they showed they believe in her. I think Liv was the one that won last year, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And if Liv doesn't get hurt, then we will be talking about Liv potentially being in this match. But when I see that they're using this for the women to show that they believe in the person, Stephanie, Stephanie and Tiffany. Tiffany, I'll say this: Tiffany did her job to me. Um, I don't know who the heel was in this match. I don't know who the bad guy was. I don't know who the good person was. Um, the fans seem invested in this match. These two women put on a good match. Let's go with Jay Will first. What you think about this match?
I think this was the match that I like. I think that in the end, I think I didn't like the most. Like it wasn't a bad match. I just think that it was the weakest one overall as a match was concerned. I think that Stephanie Valkyrie shows her resume every single time you watch her. Like she does an amazing job, and I think that it was the best choice as far as a person to get that title. Like she definitely deserved it. Her resume speaks for herself. The ability as a veteran in wrestling as a whole is outstanding with her. So I love Tiffy. I love Tiffany Stratton, but like, yeah, Stephanie Valkyrie deserved that one. She absolutely deserved it.
Okay, King Mel.
I do believe going with Stephanie Van Valkyrie was the best option. That's how I feel. Stephanie Van Valkyrie did a lot in that match. As they brought up the first graphic when Tiffany Stratton came out, was she was 17-0 heading into that match. She has not lost a single competition in 2025. So seeing Stephanie being the first one to defeat her
Mm-hmm.
101, how my mind was looking at it was, AJ, you see what it takes to beat her. You see the moves that you got to counter. So pay attention to this match. That's what I was thinking about. Second thing, I'm like, yes, Stephanie, congratulations. You deserve it. You only been here about a year and a half, and look at you. I
Right.
never seen a woman advance this quick in
Right.
this company.
Right.
So look at you, you breaking barriers down, not just for you as a woman, but for Spanish people as well. Like you breaking the barriers down. So I'm like, congratulations to you. Then seeing her hit the devil's kiss, mm, I was like, Booker T when she hit that move, boy. I was just thinking, what if that was me? But overall, those two women, they actually did a great job. I don't know what Jay Will talking about. I feel like this was, if not, was the second to third best match of the night. But that's just my opinion. Jay Will Meltzer, I don't know how many stars and X's he was giving this, like it's a football play. But hey, however you do it, Jay Will, just let us know, man, so we know
Well,
to follow.
well, in defense of Jay Will, because we've been piling on him this show. If you say it's the second or third, if it's third, then it aligns kind of what he said. I'm just pointing that out.
I hear you.
I'm just pointing that out. Just pointing that out. Um, you know, I can't tell you. It's good to have Jay Will back. I'll just say that much. This next match, hold on, before I say that, Tiffany Stratton, shouts out to you. You have shown that you can put people over, not over putting people over, but you help make another star. Hopefully you made it help make another star in Stephanie back here. Um, but this next match, it'll just be me and King Mel talking about it because again, Jay Will has not watched the Twitter clips. So he has not seen this match. Um, all right, I'm just gonna be blunt. This was the worst match of the night. Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins. Seth needed to win, of course. We needed we needed him to win if we really want to take him serious. But the whole lead up to it, what happens if I don't win? Bro, you don't win. I mean, what what else do you want us to say? I'm getting sick of this. I'm getting sick of the Vision storyline sucks. We need to add one more person. I know that people are talking about Austin Theory. Please no. Um, they just released somebody that I thought they could be Wesley. That could have been the person that could have joined it. But
They talking about Becky Lynch being permanently too.
okay. You said you didn't have nothing to say
I
about
didn't
this.
say I said they are saying it. I don't.
I told you that I mute people now. I told you that I mute people now. I told you I mute people now. You don't be listening to me. You don't listen to me. I try to tell you. This is gonna make the show that much better because I can mute you guys now. Ooh, yes, sir. Coach Drip showing up a little bit. Ooh, Hey, King Mel, what do you think about this boring match?
Well, it wasn't the best.
Whoa!
It wasn't the best match between Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins. I'll tell you that. It was not the best match as far as that goes. Can I say it was boring? No. But can I say it was one of the worst matches of the night? Yes. It was only 5 matches, and this match was at number 5. If
Yes,
I'm gonna
I
be
agree.
honest.
I agree.
And that does not like it was a good pay-per-view, PLE, whatever you calling it. It was one of the best. Just the match between these two, the thought process between Seth Rollins. Let me put where all the attire that I was having going into this match when we faced each other. So this way I could overcome. Didn't make sense for me. I felt like Cody Rhodes should have wore that type of attire. But that's that. That's all I can say. I mean, Seth using the Rolex and then 2 curb stomps to win, especially one off the top rope. It made sense. But as you alluded to, if he didn't win, he didn't win. I mean, it wasn't like the Vision was going to break up the next day. They
Right,
were still going to be together.
right. I agree. Um, just to add on to this match was so bad that if Cody goes out there and says, "Hey man, you never beat me," I'm gonna forget that this match happened and Seth did beat him. This match wasn't that good, man. Compared to what these two do, for them to both be champions, This match wasn't that good. That's my personal opinion. Um, of course, Seth gets the crown jewel championship. The belt comes to like right here on his chest. Um, it
You know what that belt remind me of? When when Bret Hart had that metal plate against Goldberg, and somebody seen that shit and was like, you know what? Let's make a championship out of this.
it reminds me of Damon Priest when he takes off the little joints and he leaves this part right here like a midriff. That's what it reminds me of. Uh, Listen, man, Crown Jewel was a solid pay per view. Now, don't get me wrong, this this match to me could have went first. Um, don't get me wrong, but I think that Crown Jewel was a solid pay per view. I think it was a very solid pay per view. Um, I think this was a solid show with Jay Will coming back. Um, he's the first to get the mute button. I've been threatening it for a long time, and I knew it was going to be him or Quavo. Quavo's not here anymore, so it had to be Jay Will. One of them two was going to get the mute button. Hey, Jay Will, tell them where they can find you, and tell them you're back. So talk to them.
It's your boy Jay. Well, you can find me back on.
Nope, we don't care where you can find you. We don't care where they can find you. No self promotion here on 613. The last guy that brought up self promotion on 613, he ain't here no more. Damn, that was a dig. Go ahead, Jay. Well, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
You can find me on the 613 Faye Productions channel on YouTube.
No, you can't. That's not you. Stop lying to the people. Every time you tell them you can find me on the 613.
Okay, all right,
like it's you. It's not you.
All right. You can.
That's
find
my
me
job.
You can find me as J Will on the In the Four Corners of Wrestling Facebook group on Facebook. J Will with one L, JAYWIL. Jesus Christ.
You don't say nothing in that group either. But it is what it is. 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 Hey, Marshall, I realized when I started hosting this show, when it was just me and Mel, I just realized how hard of a job you had with Jay Will here. Oh my gosh. Ooh, my head hurt. King Mel.
You know where you can find me at King Mel 13 on IG, Jemell Scroggins on Facebook, King Mel on TikTok. And on that 613, every week, King Mel is there showing his face with all the shorts, man. Because, I don't hate women. I make sure they make it to my top 5.
Oh man, yeah, I wanted to say that too. I don't hate women either. You know, it is what it is. If you want, hey, listen, if you want to get some ludicrous takes, just follow Jay Will. He says stuff every day that you be like, huh? We hate women, but he hates Mercedes Monet. And she's a woman. I'm just saying.
You hate Nikita Lyons.
No, I hate people. I hate people without talent. Moving on, you can find me, Coach Drip _ Mike T on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. Also, Michael Turner on Facebook. You can find 613 Faye DMV on Instagram, 613 Faye on Twitter, and 613 Faye on YouTube. If you're watching this right now, you're already here. So make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Also, I said this back when we last recorded. I still have not checked, but you can catch the audio on Apple, Google Podcasts if it still exists, and Spotify. Hey man, this is In the Four Corners of Wrestling podcast. Hey, if you're new to this, stay true to this. Thank you for viewing this. Foes up, quads down. Hey, leave this is to the professionals. Don't try this at home. Hey man, foes up, quads down. Cow.